Hello, and welcome to my narrated presentation about the cholera crises within the Rohingya refugee population in Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh, and the nursing response taken to health in crises. This case study revealed how health crises, like cholera, are symptoms of much larger systemic failures. As a future nurse, I learned how our role stretches beyond bedside care, as we are also equity builders and global advocates. Let's begin. This slide shows how systems thinking helps to uncover the root cause of cholera outbreaks. Rather than just blaming individuals, I examined how legal, environmental, social, and political systems shape vulnerability. Social determinants like education, racism, and income are interconnected and cyclic. This is shown through key structural drivers like overcrowding and flood prone camps, barriers to healthcare access and legal refugee status due to political tensions, poor literacy and health education of the population, statelessness and extreme poverty, as well as systemic racism and exclusion. This feedback loop of mistrust and poor health outcomes shows how trauma compounds over time. Here we see the nursing role. Nurses are essential in every phase of cholera care. In addition to treating patients, nurses are able to empower communities. In Cox's Bazar, nurses contribute by providing oral rehydration therapy, monitoring for early symptoms and tracking outbreaks, educating on clean water, ORS, and hygiene, as well as training Rohingya women as peer educators to sustain health knowledge. Teaching basic cholera prevention and hygiene tools has a ripple effect, especially when delivered through trusted peer educators, such as nurses. Training women also supports long term empowerment and helps to shift power within the camp. These actions connect directly to the Sustainable Development Goals of 3, which is good health and well being, 6, clean water and sanitization, and 10, reduced inequalities, showing how nursing work contributes to global health targets. When we look at challenging inequity, I learned that nursing is a form of justice work. In these crises, we listen, we adapt, and we co create positive solutions. Nurses work across gaps caused by structural racism, legal exclusion, and poverty. For example, in this case, nurses tackle the social determinants of health, such as health access, by creating mobile triage and outreach teams to bridge care gaps, unsafe environments, by advocating for better wash initiatives, low literacy, by adapting materials using visuals and oral education, poverty, by communicating community peer roles to provide income and leadership, and exclusion, as nurses deliver culturally safe care to rebuild trust to everyone. Addressing these determinants is central to building trust and creating lasting health equity. Finally, upon reflection, what I've learned is that nurses hold the system together. In humanitarian settings, we translate between the science and the culture, between the institutions and the communities. We are the ones who stay behind to listen and to help rebuild trust. Nursing is global, political, and grounded in dignity, and that is the legacy I hope to carry forward as a future global nurse. And here ends my presentation. Here are my references, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen. Thank you.